Hello everyone, so I'm just making a pasty, so I thought I'd jump on and show you real quick, easy way of doing it. So I have got Old El Paso gluten-free wrap, half an exchange each, and I've got Violife cheese. I've grated a load up. I've currently got a Huber sausage in the oven. Just I'm going to cook it for about 5 minutes and then take it out, and it can cook with the rest of this pasty. And I'm just about to chop up some onions as well, so it's kind of like a sausage, cheese and onion pasty. Just real quick and simple, something a bit different maybe, without having to faff around with all the flour and stuff and making all that mess. This literally takes 15 minutes, something like that. So I'm just going to chop up my onions now. Right, so that's all my ingredients all ready to go. I just need to assemble it. Now obviously you can change this recipe up slightly if you want to change the exchange at all. So I'm using Huber sausage, but you could use Promin sausage mix. Just fry it off before you put it into the pasty, or any sausage of your choice. So I just put a bit of cheese on half of the wrap. I'm just going to chuck some onions in there. So I used to make this recipe with the Weight Watchers wraps. They were about 3 exchanges at the time for the wrap, but the recipe has changed and I think they've gone up. So this is the first time I'm actually using the gluten-free Old El Paso one, so it is a little bit smaller, but it's going to look exactly the same. So just while I'm waiting 5 more minutes for that sausage to cook, I'm going to grab a little bowl of milk. So any milk of your choice. I'm going for almond milk. You can use Pro Zero, any other milk alternative that you fancy. So the sausage is out. It was probably in there for about 5-ish minutes. Just cut it open and spread it out on that half. I'm just going to top with a little bit more cheese. Again, use whatever cheese you like. I think once this Violife cheese runs out, I'll probably get the Applewood smoked cheese and try that in here, because I think that would be delish. Hello, just wanted to pop in and tell you that I've actually done a review of the Applewood vegan cheese, and if that video is uploaded to YouTube by the time I upload this one, I will post the link below, so make sure you go check it out. Right, so I've just left a little bit of an edge, I don't know if you can really see that there, because hopefully when I fold this over, it still reaches just about. Right, cool. So now get a little pastry brush and your milk. I'm just going to run around the edge of the wrap where your toppings are. Go all the way around just to because it's gluten free, it's a bit tougher. Right, and then we fold and get a fork and press down around the edges just to seal it. Now if it splits open a little bit, don't worry, because the cheese should help when that starts to melt. And obviously if you've got too much filling, it might not either. And I just have a feeling this is just not going to go today. Just add a little bit more milk if you need to. Typical, isn't it? This always works, and and I'm showing people what to do. It's not going to. Be careful not to press down too hard and rip the wrap. This wrap might just be a little bit small for what I'm trying to do. Oh, it's really sweating. Oh. I'm trying my best, guys, but it's not going to plan. Anyway, then milk, and just glaze the top of the wrap. You don't lose a lot at all, so I wouldn't count that on milk as exchanges, but you do you. And then, excuse me, just going to pop this in the oven for about 10 minutes. I'll just keep an eye on it. I might pull it out in a few minutes and try and just press down those edges again. Once the cheese started melting, hopefully it makes a little bit of room. I'm going to serve this with some chips and maybe a small salad, but you can serve it with absolutely anything that you like. Sweet potato, wedges, butternut squash chunks, absolutely anything. So I'm also really sorry about the noise in the background if you can hear it. Everything's going in here today. Washing machine, oven, everything. So, apologise. So if you excuse my dirty oven, that is the pasty. It's only been in for a couple of minutes, but looks like the cheese is starting to get a bit melty. It actually looks like the wrap's gone quite tough already, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to crimp it. I'll give it a go. Okay, so I did pull it out off camera and just go over those edges again, so it's actually sealed and so the cheese helped. It's still a little bit soft on top, so I am going to put it back in for a couple more minutes because I'm still waiting for my chips anyway, so there's no harm in putting it in for a little bit longer. And there is the finished product. The only thing I found with these wraps is the top is still a bit soft, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to eat this whole, but I'm going to let it cool a little bit because that is going to be like molten lava. Yeah, so by the time my chips are ready, I'll be ready to eat. And that's it really, so I hope that has given you some inspiration, and give it a go, let me know how it goes. Bye!